we are going live with respect to network analysis crash course. So we are going to provide you a basic introduction on network analysis crash course, that too in detail, so that you will get to know why you have to take up this crash course. Okay, so this crash course is basically based upon network analysis topic, that is BEC. I'm sorry, yeah, okay, that is BEC 304. And in this network analysis subject, so many people will feel that it is very difficult, right? So I don't want that to happen. I don't want you people to feel that it is difficult. So that is why I'm sorry. What is that I'm planning is that I'm planning to make sure that you people feel this course as very easy. You people feel this course as very easy, and you people will understand the concept with respect to this course in a neat and clean manner. That is why we are having this network analysis crash course session. I'm very sorry, please wait. Yeah, I'm having this network analysis crash course session, and in this network analysis crash course session we are going to learn each and every topic in a simple and a neat manner. So we have also a playlist called Mission Network Analysis, wherein we are going to learn all the concepts in detail, but now we are going to learn it in a simple and a neat manner. Simple and a neat manner in the sense, what is that you are going to learn? We are going to tell you that in future, and this is what is a small introduction on network analysis crash course. So if you want with respect to the syllabus, see here, this is what is the syllabus. So this is network analysis syllabus, which is I'm sorry, so sorry for the distraction. Just a minute. Yeah, this is BEC 304. So this is what is the syllabus, right? This is what is the syllabus, that is BEC 304. And here you can see that you have 5 models with respect to network analysis. So these are the 5 models, say, wherein this is basic concepts module, which is very important, right? This is model is very important, and this model is quite easy also. Okay, so this model is quite easy also. This is very important module. In this module you have concepts on source transformation, practical sources, and network reduction using star delta, and loop and nodal analysis with linearly dependent on independent sources for DC and AC network. So this model is completely easy. So it is not that much difficult. So please do make sure that you don't leave this model without fail. And we are also going to discuss with respect to this model. This is a very first model we are going to discuss with. Okay. And the second model is network theorem. So network theorem, you have superposition, Millemans, Thevenin's and Norton's, and maximum power transfer. We are also going to discuss with respect to this model also. This is a second model that we are going to take it into consideration. And the model number 3 is transient behavior and initial condition. So this model is somewhat quite a bit complex. So I'm planning to what I can say, drop out this model for your crash course. Okay, so for your crash course I'm going to drop out this module. So why I'm going to tell you, so please wait, don't take me wrong. Okay, so this is Laplace transform and application. This is also quite easy. So we are going to have this module for us in the crash course. And this model, that is two-port network and resonance, this is very easy. So we are also going to have this module. So my crash course intention is, so my crash course intention is to what? Is to help you out, crack the subjects in an easier manner. So that is why I am taking up all the easiest module, and I am taking up the concepts in that easiest module, and I am going to teach you those concepts in a neat and clean manner. Neat and clean manner in the sense, I am going to tell you what is that particular concept and what is the tips and tricks to solve that particular topic, and we are going to discuss with respect to what I can say the crash courses, right? We are going to take single topic, we are going to discuss what is present in that single topic, and we are also going to discuss what is that you people have to study in that topic and how we have to solve that problem. And I'm going to give you just a general information about that. So please do make sure that what is that you're going to do is you're going to start watching this network analysis crash course, right? This is all about the crash course. We are going to discuss that topic in detail, and one example we are going to do. That is what we are going to do, right? Okay, yeah, this is what is with respect to the syllabus. So see, the two-port network parameter, we have definition of Z, Y, H and T transmission parameter, modeling with this parameter and relationship between the parameters, right? This is very much easier, students. If you understand the model number 1, ನೀವು ಮಾಡೆಲ್ ನಂಬರ್ 1 ಅನ್ನು ಅರ್ಥ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡ್ರೆ ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಡೂ ವಿತ್ ರೆಸ್ಪೆಕ್ಟ್ ಟು ಮಾಡೆಲ್ ನಂಬರ್ 2 and model number 5. So the one model which you have to study wherein which will help you for the other model is model number 1 itself. If you don't learn model number 1, you can't do model number 5 part A, that is 2-port network, and model number 2 also, because they are dependent upon this model number 5. That is why what is that you're supposed to do is you're going to practice model number 1 in the very beginning. That is also easier. You can easily crack your examinations without fail. Okay, so this is what is for your syllabus, right? Yeah, this is what is for a syllabus, and I have also discussed the syllabus in a brief manner. I have also told you why I am eliminating model number 3 with respect to the what I can say the crash course. Why? Because it is not that easy. So that is why I am going to have all the easiest model and clear up all the easiest model in your crash course, right? This is a very small crash course and an easiest crash course wherein you can learn all the concepts and all the concepts in a neat and clean manner, and you can crack the examination without fail. If you see only one video, say if I am taking source transformation, for example, say if I am taking source transformation, I am going to do what? I am going to have one session on source transformation in a neat and clean manner. That I am going to come live, right? I am going to come live taking up this concept, and when I come live, I am going to do all the things. That is, I am going to tell you what is source transformation, what is that you need to learn in that source transformation topic, and how the question comes, and we are going to see and how to solve that particular problems when it comes to source transformation. That is the general procedure on solving the problems on source transformation. We are going to learn with respect to that, and one more thing we are going to learn is the example problems, right? This is what is you are going to learn, and on the same basis we are going to learn with respect to all the problems. We are going to learn with respect to what? We are going to learn with respect to all the topics and all the problems also. Okay, yeah, okay. And now let me come to the answer writing tips and tricks. So answer writing tips and tricks is very much important for you. We are going to learn that also here, so that we can start directly with the sessions from live sessions on network analysis crash courses from tomorrow. Okay, yeah. Okay, so let me start with that. So see here, you can see that when it comes to answer writing, we are going to learn two methodologies. This I have already done and told you, but now I am telling you especially for the crash course, right? And one more thing I wanted to tell you, so just a minute, I'm very sorry. Yeah, so one more thing I wanted to tell you is ಯಾರ್ಯಾರಿಗೆ one who has have less time to watch the detailed video of network analysis, right? Network analysis, mission network analysis, whatever the videos we have released. So if you don't want to watch that, or if you don't have time to watch that, so ನಿಮಗೆ ಲೆಸ್ ಟೈಮ್ ಇದೆ ಅದನ್ನು ವಾಚ್ ಮಾಡಲಿಕ್ಕೆ, we have to learn that within a period of time ಅಂತಂದರೆ this crash course is the best one. We are coming live, so please do make sure that you watch all the live sessions without fail. It is applicable to all the students. Anybody can see this live sessions and anybody can watch this live session and comment. Okay, yeah. So two methods are present. The method number 1 is I already told you. I already told you now that what I told you now some important models which is very easier in the syllabus, right? You have to attempt your paper according to those models. Now I told you model number 1, model number 2, model number 4 and 5. I told you it is easiest. So what is that you're supposed to do is you have to practice according to this module in your home itself, right? In your home, in the sense like when you start practicing, you have to start according to this modules, according to this order only you have to practice. And after you practice according to this order, you're going to write the same in the examination. You're going to attempt the same in the examination. In the order of this only you're going to attempt. Say like you attempt the first module, then you attempt the second module, then fourth and fifth, like that. And the second method is what is that going to happen is that sometimes the question paper is not up to the mark, right? sometimes what happens, the question paper is not up to the mark. So then what is that going to happen? If the question paper is not up to the mark means what? If the question paper is not up to the mark means you might get difficult concepts, right? ತುಂಬ ಡಿಫಿಕಲ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಪೇಪರ್ ಇರ್ಬೋದು. ಸೊ ಆವಾಗ ನೀವೇನು ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, ವಾಟ್ ಇಸ್ ದಟ್ ಯು ಸಪೋಸ್ ಟು ಡೂ ಡ್ಯೂರಿಂಗ್ ದಟ್ ಪೀರಿಯಡ್ ಇಸ್ ದಟ್ you have to, that is what you have to do, you have to see through the question paper. If the question paper is not up to the mark means if the question paper is difficult, so you have to first scan the question paper and then see which is the easiest module that you have got in the question paper. What you have to do, have to see which is the easiest module you have got in the question paper, right? So this is very important, please do watch this. Okay, so when you see this, what is that going to happen is you just have to attempt the same, right? When you scan the question paper, when you see the easiest module that you have got, so what is that you're supposed to do is you're going to write that particular model in the very beginning of your answer paper. Why you have to do all this? Why these two methods has to be done? I'm sorry, these two methods has to be done is because to impress your evaluator, right? When you start writing an answer, say for example, I'll just take another sheet of paper, please wait. Yeah, so this is what is my, let me consider that this is what is my answer booklet, right? So you have some things over here. What are the things you have here? You have to mark the questions, right? That means which question you are attempting, you have to mark it, right? It is present over here, and then you have to start with the answer. So when you start with the answer, what is that you do is you go with the order, whether you know or don't know. I don't want that. So you just try to attempt it in an order. So when you try to attempt it in an order, what is that going to happen is that you might be knowing some questions or you might not be knowing some questions. Say means like you will be knowing some of the questions and you will not be knowing some of the questions. So whatever the questions you know, you write it completely. I'm sorry, and whatever questions you don't know, you will attempt half a part and go, right? And when the evaluator starts to correct your paper, say what is that going to happen is that, say for example, you will attempt the question number 1, right? Question number 1 has 3, right? 3 sub questions, that is A, B and C, right? So what is that you do? You attempt the A question completely, you know A question completely, right? You know B question half, you attempt half, whatever you know. You know the C question half, whatever you know, you will attempt, right? So what is that going to happen? What is that going to happen is that when the evaluator starts correcting, when he sees the very beginning question that you have attempted, if he sees that there is something wrong in the question, then he will put it as wrong mark and he will not give that complete marks, and he will give how much marks he wanted to give, and at that point of time his mood will be out. Howda? He will think that the student have not attempted the answers properly, and in the next stages also the same thing is going to happen anta he will think, he or she, the evaluator who corrects your paper, right? So that is why what I'm suggesting is you can do this first methodology or you can do the second methodology. You have to first impress your evaluator. When you just try to write the answers in the answer script, you need to make sure that you have to impress your evaluator. So to impress your evaluator, what is that you're supposed to do? You are going to attempt according to this order, or you're going to see the question paper. When you find out that it is very difficult, you need to find out the easiest one, which is according to your thing, right? Well, however you have studied, it goes according to that. So when you study according to that, when you see the question paper, so when you see the easiest model, first attempt the easiest model in a neat and clean manner, represent it in a neat manner, and gain the what I can say, the evaluator impression, right? When you gain the impression of your evaluator, so then he'll correct, when he tries to correct in a further paper, so further next question correct ಮಾಡುವಾಗ, so he'll feel that she has done everything in a proper manner anta, they'll just correct according to them, or they'll just correct it leniently. ಹೌದಾ? So first you have to gain the impression of your evaluator. For that you need to write the very first model which you feel that it is very much easier, right? Which model you feel easier, write it and gain the impression of your evaluator. This is what is your answer writing methodologies. Two methodologies you have to follow, and how to write the answer for that particular topic, I'll just tell you what I can say while writing the while teaching with respect to the topic. I'll just tell you with respect to each and every topic the answer writing tips and tricks, okay, with respect to each and every topic, because it varies with respect to each and every topic. So okay, and I hope you all understood this particular session, right? Please do follow this method one, or please to follow this method number 2. I hope method number 2 will work out for you all than method number 1, because what happens in method number 1 is that, so you just study this in an order, and when you go to see that if the question paper is difficult, you can't even write in this order, right? ನೀವು ಈ ಆರ್ಡ್ರಲ್ಲಿ ಬರೆಯೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಆಗಲ್ಲ, ನೀವು ಈ ಆರ್ಡ್ರಲ್ಲೇ ಓದ್ಕೊಂಡು ಹೋಗಿರ್ತೀರಾ, ಈ ಆರ್ಡ್ರಲ್ಲೇ ನಾನು ಬರಿಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ. ಬಟ್ ವಾಟ್ ಇಸ್ ದಟ್ ಗೋಯಿಂಗ್ ಟು ಹ್ಯಾಪನ್ ಇಸ್ ದಟ್ ಅಕಾರ್ಡಿಂಗ್ ಟು ಯೋರ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಪೇಪರ್ ಇಟ್ ಚೇಂಜಸ್. ಯು ಮೈಟ್ ಚೇಂಜ್ ದಿಸ್ ಆರ್ಡರ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ, right? You might change this order also, but please to make sure that you attend these 4 modules in a neat and clean manner. And from tomorrow we are going to start with respect to the source transformation and practical sources, right? Source transformation and practical sources ke nanu live session bartini naale. I will tell you the timings. I'll update you the timings in a very short video, or I'll update the timings in the community section. Or ಯಾರೇ ಸಬ್ಸ್ಕ್ರೈಬ್ ಆಗಿದ್ರೆ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗಿರುತ್ತೆ ಲೈವ್ ಸೆಷನ್ದು ನಾನು ಬೇಗ ಸ್ಕೆಡ್ಯೂಲ್ ಮಾಡಿರ್ತೀನಿ. ಸೊ ಇಫ್ ಯು ವಾಂಟ್ ಇಟ್ ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಜಸ್ಟ್ ಗೆಟ್ ನೋಟಿಫೈ ಮೀ ಅಂತ ಇರುತ್ತೆ, ನೋಟಿಫೈ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ ಸೆಷನ್ನ, ಸೊ ದಟ್ ಯು ವಿಲ್ ಗೆಟ್ ನೋಟಿಫೈಡ್ ವಿತ್ ರೆಸ್ಪೆಕ್ಟ್ ಟು ದ ಸೆಷನ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ವಾಚ್ ದಟ್ ಸೆಷನ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ. ಸೊ ಐ ಹೋಪ್ ಯು ಗಾಟ್ ವಿತ್ ರೆಸ್ಪೆಕ್ಟ್ ಟು ದ ಸಿಲೆಬಸ್, you got with respect to the important topics, you got with respect to the answer writing tips and tricks, and we have also discussed the what I can say syllabus in brief, and I have also told you what is that you're going to learn in the session. You're going to learn in the session with respect to, in all the sessions of network analysis crash course, you're going to learn with respect to the concept in detail. First two, we're going to learn the concept in detail, then we are going to learn how to solve that problem, okay? How to solve that problem, simple steps we are going to see. Next we are going to learn tips and tricks. Tips and tricks, that is tips and tricks in the sense, if the problem is quite complex, so for that kind of problem what you have to do, or for this types of problem what you have to do, we are going to learn the tips and tricks in detail, and we are going to solve one problem. So this is what is my what I can say the live session agenda. So my live session agenda is very much simple. So I am going to teach you the concept in only 1 or 2 session, so that you can easily understand that. If you see that 1 or 2 live session, you will understand the whole concept in detail, and what is that going to happen is you can attempt whatever question that you get for exams, or whatever question that you take for practice, you can attempt those questions in an easier manner without any hurdles. So these things if you know, you can attempt students. So that is why I thought of taking these things into consideration and having live sessions with respect to network analysis crash courses. So please do make sure that you follow us and you watch our live sessions without fail, and please do make sure that you just follow our channel and subscribe our channel and like and share it to many more who are in need. And please to comment on this particular anta helta. We'll just start with respect to source transformation topics from tomorrow, and tomorrow and day after I'll be having the live session. From Monday, let me see if I can take the live session, or else I'll be taking on any one of the day in the weekdays, and on Saturdays and Sundays we'll be having regular live sessions anta helta. Thank you.